on your For You page. You just watch it, and a Steve Harvey video, motivational video popped up, and like I immediately got up. Like I'm like, okay girl, hold on, we got stuff to do. Like something about motivational videos just get me going. Like I don't know. Hey friends, welcome to the third episode of Monday Motivation with Mahogany. Be sure to go check into the last 2 episodes if you have not already to catch up on what we've been talking about. The last episode will be linked here in the corner as well as in the description box. I was also working on figuring out how to like find an anonymous way for you guys to reach out to me. To just give me topics on stuff you'd like me to talk about, or like things you're going through and you possibly think that you could use my advice on it. But there was 2 apps I think I was working on. It was a YOLO app and it was another app, but I think the YOLO app you have to use it with Snapchat, and then it's another app that you have to use with Instagram. So that didn't too much really work out for me, but I want you guys to feel comfortable enough to reach out to me and let me know some topics, or you know, some things you'd like me to discuss. So if you do feel comfortable, or if you do have something weighing on your heart that you would like me to talk about, my Snapchat and Instagram handles will be in the description box as well. So I do not want this to sound like another excuse, but this week was not that productive either. I think it's mainly because I was getting back into the groove of things, you know, being back at home in my bed. I was sleepy. I worked 5 days this week. So, I mean, I just want y'all to know that I'm human, okay? And I'm being transparent. Like, I could come on here and be lying like, oh, you know, I did this, I did that. No, I didn't. I went to work. And I also did work overnight one of those days, so I was like extremely tired. But yeah, it wasn't all that it's made out to be. But guess what? I did do the most important thing, which was make this video. So that's really all that matters. We're here once again with some more things to talk about, and you know, more motivation for the week. And although I wasn't like, you know, that productive this week, I did get productive the other day. I actually wrote down like things that I wanted God to provide for me throughout this year, or you know, just in life in general. But you do know faith without works is dead. But just writing it down for me to see, for him to see, to hear, it makes it more real than, you know, just having your thoughts up here. I also, let me see, I think I also wrote down my plan for this year. Just like a little messy plan, like the things that I want out of this year. I know last week I was talking to y'all about how like I've been wanting to work on something. I'm definitely going to get that done this year. I know sometimes I can jump the gun. Not saying that I'm not gonna, you know, do it, or I'm not gonna still take a risk by doing it late, you know, this year. I'm still gonna do that, but I'm just like trying to wrap my head around everything, trying to make a smart decision for my life. So I wrote out a little plan, just so I can see what's going on. Like I said, every time I can think it all day, I can go to sleep, I can wake up and I still don't know what I want to do. So it's really good to write it down. It's good to hear people out and just, you know, be with yourself and think about the things that you want. That brings us into the title of today's video, the importance of spending time with yourself. So as I was saying, I worked 5 days last week and 1 overnight, so I was extremely tired, and I actually took Saturday off. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna be productive today. I'm gonna figure out everything for my, you know, my new video that I'm recording today. I'm gonna do this, do that, which I did actually get up. I think I went to the bank. I'm sure I went to the bank. I did a few things, but like around, I think it was like, I woke up at 12 o'clock to begin with. I was up on the phone talking, so don't hold me. But I think I got up around, well, I got out the house around like 1-ish actually, and then I came back, I don't know if it was 3 o'clock or whatever clock, but I was tired again. So then I went to sleep and I didn't wake up till 5 o'clock. So I'm like, wow, like I feel like I just wasted the day. And I was actually struggling to get out the bed. And it was funny because I got on TikTok and I started watching, like, you know, on your For You page, you just watch it, and a Steve Harvey video, motivational video popped up, and like I immediately got up. Like, I'm like, okay girl, hold on, we got stuff to do. Like, something about motivational videos just get me going. Like, I don't know. So the first question we ask ourselves is, why is it important to spend time with ourselves? It is important for us to spend time with ourselves because that is when we are most mindful of the things we want out of life. Whether it be a career, a hobby, or your goals, or just life in general. I come up with my best ideas and the best ways to execute plans when I'm like unplugged from the world and spending time with myself. Unplugging and spending time with yourself allows you to hold yourself accountable for the things that you want in life. Like, once you learn to put your phone down, you realize how much time you actually have, and then the rest is up to you what you do at that time. So unplugging from your phone can not always be the easiest thing to do, so that is why I have a few tips and tricks on how to use your phone in a more productive way. The first way you can try to use your phone in a more productive way is by listening to podcasts. I think podcasts are essential because you don't always have someone that you can get productive advice from, and even if you do, you may have exhausted your resources by continue to talk about the same stuff over and over and over and over and over, like me, because I talk too much. So yeah, I think podcasts are essential just to give you, whether, like I said, whether you don't have somebody to talk to, or you just need that boost, or you need that morning boost, or you see what I said, I had to listen to that podcast to get me up out the bed. And it wasn't even a podcast, it was TikTok, but I know they do have Steve Harvey on the podcast, so, which I for some reason I like listening to Steve Harvey. I don't know. But whether it be like motivational podcasts, they have a lot of podcasts out there. They have podcasts about growing your relationship with God, podcasts about your business, podcasts like about morning affirmations in general as a black girl. I know they have nursing podcasts. They have a lot of podcasts out there. And another perk of podcasts is that it's free on your iPhone. Like, it's right there. Like, it's just right there. Like, one thing I probably want to incorporate into my schedule is, like, when I wake up, the first thing I do, if it's not like reading, is to turn on the podcast, because it's so easy to grab your phone, and that's a productive way that I can use my phone instead of just getting on social media and scrolling. So I also will have some podcasts that I like to listen to. I'm not all the way into podcasts yet, but there are some that I think I've liked, and I will link some of those in the description box as well. The second way to use your phone in a more productive way would be to like set a timer for like 5 to 10 minutes to allow yourself to spend time with God, journal, reflect on your day if it's the nighttime, or plan out your day and decide how you'll be productive and intentional about your day if it's the morning. You can also set a timer to allot time for reading or studying if you are in school. The next thing that we'll be covering in this video is not only how to use your phone productively, but also how to and when to completely unplug from your phone. So firstly, how do I unplug from my phone? I love my phone. Like, it's my bae. I don't have a man. I only have my phone. Like, you know what I mean? How do I unplug from my phone? If you are somebody that sit and scroll on Facebook all day, scroll on TikTok, watch movies all day like me, you can unplug from your phone by setting a screen time. iPhone has, I don't know if Android's got it, but if you go to your settings, you search screen time, you can set out a certain amount of time that you use on certain apps a day, and once that time is up, you gotta go find you something better to do. Okay, now we have to ask ourselves, when do I unplug from my phone? Alright, so the best times to unplug from your phone is when you first wake up and when you're getting ready to go to sleep. I think it is not good to get right on your phone when you first wake up. Mind you, I still do it. but we're going to work on it. But I don't think it's a good idea, because when you first wake up, like, if you get on social media, why are you looking at other people's life? Why are you not worried about you waking up? Like, that's what I'm gonna have to ask myself. What's on your phone? Like, ain't nobody texting you. Like, what's on your phone? Worry about turning that alarm off and rise and shine. Thank God for waking up. And get ready for the day. Turn on that motivational podcast that's going to get your day rolling. That's going to have you productive. I think you should just not get on social media when you first wake up. Like, you need to worry about you, not what everybody else doing. Like, let you be the center of your world when you first wake up, and not what's going on in the outside world. Like, that could be a time where you just be with yourself, when in a world where you have to be with other people throughout the day. You know, you got school, or you got to go to work. Like, let the morning let it be just with you. As far as nighttime, I think I, watched plenty videos on how you should unplug from your phone at least like 30 minutes before you go to bed. Being on your phone and looking at the screen, something with the screen, the chemicals, whatever, it makes it harder for you to fall asleep. So that's a reason why you should unplug from your phone. I think also when you're on your phone before you go to sleep, it makes it harder for you to retain information that you may have learned the day before. So those are really my reasons for unplugging from your phone. But we just need to be unplugged from our phone anyway. Like, you don't need to be on your phone all day. Like, go read a book. Like, I'm talking to myself too, like, because I read 14 pages of my book, and last week I told you I read 14 pages. I ain't read no more pages. Like, what's so important on your devices? Nothing. Like you really just have to sit here and think. Like, I could really be being more productive with my time. There's something better I could do in my life, except for be on my phone. You know what I mean? So that's the moral of the story today. Get off your phone and be with yourself. Go to the gym. Breathe. Pray. I would say yoga, but sometimes they say yoga is like demonic. But okay, I'm just talking at this point. But yeah, you guys, in closing of this video, my message to you is to unplug from your phone and plug in with yourself and your mind. You'd be surprised at how much closer you are to your goals, how much healthier you feel, how much less you feel the need to be on your phone, and what great ideas you come up with when you're alone and with yourself and being mindful. This week I'm actually going to try to get on a new schedule with myself. I'm going to try to not get on my phone as soon as I wake up. I think I did that either this morning or yesterday morning. I tried not to get on my phone. I actually did turn on the podcast. So I am going to try to give myself time, away from my phone when I first wake up, and like I said, listen to a podcast or do my daily devotional or read. I also plan on going to the gym this week. So there's a few things I'm going to incorporate into my schedule. I don't have to work at the hospital overnight this week, so I shouldn't be as drained as I was this week. But I will let y'all know, what happens in the next Monday Motivation. I love you guys, and I appreciate you if you made it to this point of the video or even clicked on to begin with. But you already know what to do. Drop them emojis if you one of my friends. Feel free to share the video because we want more friends. Hey, we hit 700 subscribers, baby, and we're getting close to 800. Like, we're growing, and I love that for me. I love that for us, because the more we grow, the more I can post, and the more I can be hanging out with my friends, period. But anyways, like I said, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you later.